Business mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Now the Grizzlies, Shams, had a tough season, but boy, did they find a gem with G.G. Jackson.
To get a player like that in the second round, I think there was shock around the league that G.G. dropped that far in the draft. His skill set is apparent. He's able to score with the best of them at such a young age.
Who knows what his ceiling is going to be, my goodness.
G.G. Jackson seems like he's a complete find for this organization.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, Henderson and Simons are their guards. Avdia out there with Ayton, and it's Sharp in at the 3.
Well, that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
The Blazers moving on. Shams from Damian Lillard, arguably the best player in franchise history. What do you think, though, about the haul they got from that deal with Milwaukee?
It was essentially 2 trades. One, moving Damian Lillard to Milwaukee, and then part of that package was Jrue Holiday. They sent to Boston. So in total, 3 first-round picks, 2 swaps, some good young players, and DeAndre Ayton. The Portland front office believes that they are building for the future, and with these draft picks, with the swaps, and DeAndre Ayton, they feel like they have the makings of some talent to move forward.
Young team, nice team with a lot of room to grow. Good point.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game. A free throw drops for Wells. And Wells drops them both. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Henderson attacking. Here's Ayton. Outside, Avdia. And a miss there on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those 2 as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face on this squad.
And we cannot wait.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything we could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone like Anthony Edwards to look up to.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
The pass to Jackson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Oh.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Washington Wizards. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
Grizzlies ball. Grizzlies substitution. Pippen.
Morant scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls.
Ja Morant.
Morant's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Avdia. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4.
14. The Grizzlies 18.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for Memphis. Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Edey. And it's Morant in at the shooting guard. And chums like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a fan.
They love their kings. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in the years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shoots from 8. Henderson, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seem to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And it's in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Sharp, lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Portland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for 80. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Wells, he's checked in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Bane in for Pippen. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on the air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
The Grizzlies trail by 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Your score, your Trailblazers, 35.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
32.
Welcome back, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Team foul.
Henderson and Simons are their guards. Andre Ayton out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
and leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Launches it. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Bane. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Wells. Kicks it to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Henderson. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And it's Sharp missing. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The score now all even. Wells has got 12.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Henderson passes to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's hammering it in.
Such a dynamic offensive player. Great speed, great hops. Simon's hard to stop when he makes his move.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Misses from short range.
2 minutes.
Trailblazers leading by 3.
2 minutes.
Up top, Henderson. 26 points for him. And Bane pulls it down. And stolen by Simon. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. From the arc. Here's Ayton, and Simons has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. A drive by Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pippen against Henderson. Pippen down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Pass to Edey. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been in on the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Avdia dishes to Henderson. Fires from deep. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Henderson. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Out to Henderson. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
Trailblazers, 54.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Clark in at the center position. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Stolen by Henderson. Outside, Avdia. Henderson attacking. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant left side. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Morant kicks to Bane. To stop the run. And the rejection by Ayton.
Where he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Henderson looking it over. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Carter Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Knocked away. Morant passes to Jackson. Clark outside. Avdia with a defensive effort. Morant against Henderson. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Here's Morant. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Bane. It's blocked.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
Henderson with it. Guarded now by Clark. And then Henderson with the dunk.
You know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Wells at the elbow. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Henderson against Morant. Outside, Avdia. Drills it from outside.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Scoot Henderson.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Scoot Henderson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. On the wing, Williams. The 11-footer, and another basket for Memphis. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Over to the wing. Here's Kamara. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
And Kennard really knows his role, not just with this team, but in the league. It's to help space the floor with his long-range shooting and contribute on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Avdia kicks to Henderson. There's the 3. Nice D from Pippen. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.